All right, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm showing a plug for a reason. I'll get back to that in a second. If you're on the replay, there we go. If you're on the replay, please tap the screen for hearts and please share with your followers. And if you're just joining me now, thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining my scope. I appreciate you being here. Sitting under a nice light that's making my head look like glowing. I love it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining me. This is part of the it's the Perry Newbies group. It's the Friday edition of actually Fun Friday. And this is about having fun and having joy in your periscopes. Hi, good to have you with you if you're here. I'm just going to pad a little bit of time because people are coming from the previous Past the Cast scoper and joining me and then going on from there. So I'm just going to pad a little bit, so bear with me. Please tap the screen for hearts. I thank you for being here. And if you're just joining me, please swipe right now phone down on the droid, tap follow so you can watch my scopes. And secondly, if you'd be willing to just tap the screen, say for the hearts, and also if you swipe, go back to the bio side and you can tap follow, invite your followers and share it on Twitter, which I appreciate. And here's the starting to come in from the other one. All right, come on down, welcome, join the scope. This is a quick 10-minute scope. This is that's Matt Holtzman from KCAW radio station, which is where I'm volunteering today. That's why I'm doing it at the station. That was funny. This is Periscope Perry Newbies group, and this is the Past the Cast for Friday. The theme is three ways you can enjoy and value from using Periscope, or you can do in your scoping. So let me teach you about that. There's more people coming, I think, so I'm going to start now, but I'll go back and recap for the late arrivals. Again, please tap the screen if you're here and follow along, because I want to just get the message out to you quickly, and I've got like 7 minutes. So here's the thing. Using Periscope means you want opportunity to reach people. And for me, a lot of my work, Yusuf, good to see you here. Nice to have you join me. Yes. You're a newbie. Good to have the newbies here. So thank you for joining me. This is an encouragement for all of you who are new to use Periscope to get yourselves in gear and have fun. This is Michaela. Nice to join me. Thanks for inviting your followers. Again, if you're here for the first time, please make sure you're following me. So swipe right on the phone or down on the droid and tap follow. Please share this on Twitter and also invite your followers, as has been demonstrated on the screen here, all the people. So good to have you here. Lisa Nichols, UK. That's not the same Lisa Nichols as the one I know in LA, I think. It's nice to see you here. And again, thanks for the hearts on the screen. Everyone's coming in. Great, let's get going on this. My name is Barry Selby, and by trade, my business, I am a relationship expert. I'm a #1 best-selling author. I'm known as the heartbreak repair specialist, and I serve my female clientele with heart healing support so they can attract the relationship they want. Periscope is an incredible avenue for my work. So the first thing I want to teach you about Periscope is it expands your audience, expands your reach, and expands your message. So when you use Periscope like this, you get to share your message and information out to the world. And people, you just scoped. Awesome. It's such a great vehicle. I mean, I've done over 120 scopes so far, and most of those have been my heart's work being spoken through the camera. Teaching people what you do and how you work through Periscope is an incredible resource. So one thing about loving scope and the way you enjoy Periscope is to use it for sharing your message. Get out in the world, express yourself, rather than going knocking door to door or trying to get speaking gigs. If you do that here, it's so much easier because you're watching my scope, and I didn't send an email saying, please watch me. I didn't send a mailer to you. I didn't call you on the phone and say, please watch my scope. I mean, some people know me through Facebook, so they find it that way, but you're watching the scope because you're interested. That's a built-in audience. So when you Periscope, when you broadcast, it's a great resource to share your message to an audience that's out there waiting, both live like this and in the replay. Sharing my chest. Funny. Excuse me. It's silly. That's the first one. Second one is with Periscope. It is a chance also to test your own message. It's a testing environment. Before you go speak on a stage or to interview somebody or get in video on radio or TV or something else, you can use Periscope as an avenue to share what you believe and see if it works. Excuse me, Michaela. I love it. It's so funny. Magnum PI, no, I got to do a bigger massage for that and more hair. So, yeah, my hair's migrated down. Anyway, it's another joke. Thanks for the hearts, boy. Thanks for tapping the screen. I love it. So, you guys are crazy today. I love it. So, first thing is really you can share your message. Second is you can test your message. You can actually reach out to people and get response about how you're on track or off track if people like what you're saying. The third thing with Periscope is it's a chance to be yourself. As was mentioned in the previous scope about being authentic, it's key. But the thing about it is when you're yourself, it's so easy. On yourself, there's no stress, there's no worry, there's no trying to tell people or convince people or persuade people. It's so much easier just to play and be real on Periscope. And as has been shown here, people who you know on Periscope, especially when you mess around and have fun, joking back and forward, it's a very entertaining experience. So the third thing I want to make sure of is that you enjoy Periscope for its own benefits of joy and celebration and connection. I mean, I can probably give you 17 points under that one alone. But that's such a key component, is when you have fun, like Yusuf was watching and still watching. He teaches all technical stuff about Google and search engine observation and social media, but he has so much fun interacting with Periscope, it's easier to learn from him. And that's a secret, by the way. Making learning fun is superb, and his way of doing it, Yusuf's way of doing it, so it's such a cool thing. I love the fact he does that, and I'm so passionate about that. Yeah, he is. He's one of my favorite people on Periscope because he's teaching technical stuff in a fun, friendly, accessible way. That's about fun, because he's enjoying it. It's not like he's doing it for our benefit as much as he's doing it for his own, and that's so fun because it's not about trying, it's not about efforting, it's so easy to play. So I'm a big fan of Periscope for that reason too, so that's my third reason. So Periscope, again, you get to share your message in the world, you get to test and experiment and see how you're reached and received in the world, which is great as well. It's great practice, it's a great training ground for your speaking and teaching. And third is you have fun with it. Be real, be presentable, be authentic, and see how it lands. So those are three of my principles. They actually weren't the three I prepared. Oh, by the way, that is Michaela, who just put up the trees and the sunshine. She's going live in 3 minutes, by the way. You've got 3 minutes, I think, because it's 17 after, yes. So, you're at work, hard at work? Okay. So that's what I love about Periscope. It really does. It stretched me a lot, but it's also become easier as I've done it so many times. So if you're just new getting on Periscope, you're going to go set up. That's Michaela. Please follow Michaela. She's going next. You've got to be on Periscope to use it. If you're on Periscope, you're not using it yet, get on the saddle, like try it out, test it out, have fun with it. Do a couple of Periscopes and just enjoy the experience. Because first of all, if you're doing it just in Periscope, it's gone after 24 hours. So if you didn't like what happened, you can get rid of it. You can delete it right away if you want to as well. But if it's got value, if you discover suddenly you tap into a resource in yourself, a message you didn't know you had, the value you can communicate through Periscope anywhere around the world. I've had people who want to be clients just from what I've said on Periscope because their lives were changed by what I taught them. And I won't stop teaching because I value the fact that I can help you heal your heart, transform your relationships, and transform your own experience just by 10 minutes talking to my phone. How amazing is that? So I'm a big fan of Periscope for that reason. So I love what we can do this way and the connections and friends I've built, actually. Yusuf is a guy I haven't even met yet. Michaela, same thing. People I've met through Periscope that I feel friends with, connection with, kinship with. We haven't met yet. That's so cool. Michaela, you still here? Well, you've still got a minute or two, so don't rush off yet. But that's the thing. And there's, oh, thank you. That's MJ posting. PerryNewbies.com is the website, by the way. Go there to link to us to find out about Periscope Newbies. If you're new to Periscope, it's a great group to join. There's over 400 people there, maybe more now. I'm one of the mentors, and to be able to serve the new people using Periscope to get out and stretch and do their own Periscopes is so awesome. So I'm grateful that you guys are here watching. Thank you for sharing that. If you want to, I'll do a quick recap now before we get to Michaela. Three things. One is a chance to share your message. Periscope's an avenue to express. Same as YouTube, same as other things, but Periscope is a free-form way and it's interactive, which is so cool. Second thing is you get to test out and feel what your message is in the world, how to reach people, how to interact. It's a great education, a great learning, and it's fun to do. And the third one is to have fun using it to explore friendships, connect with people, enjoy being authentic and received. Yes, there are trolls out there, but most of the time it's really cool people that you meet and connect with through Periscope. A great place to have fun, enjoy, explore, expand your horizons. So those are my three reasons for Periscope, or three ways you can make Periscope fun. I've probably walked the topic already. Again, perfection is not the focus here. Being connected, being authentic. As I said at the Periscope Summit in New York that I heard, it's about authenticity, connection, content. Those three things, all of them can be fun. So that's my message for today. And I'll be back doing other scopes today. One this morning, because I'm actually at KCRW radio station in Santa Monica, California, for the pledge drive, and I did a scope earlier, just a walkthrough before we started. I'm going to go back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to see Michaela before I go back in, because I'm still watching the phone crew take care of them. So this is a quick Periscope as part of the Perry Newbies Pass the Cast, and Michaela should be up in any moment now. So if somebody's watching for Michaela, please let me know that she's on when she's up, and thanks for watching. Thanks for the hearts. Tap in the screen. I appreciate that. If you're watching the replay, you can do it again and again. And make sure you follow me for my scopes later on today. You're welcome. I'll be doing my love scope later on today, which is going to be juicy. It's part 2 of one I did a few days ago, and a pair of tips about the new features that just came out. Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me on. A joy to serve in this capacity. Yeah, I love Periscope. It's fun. And if you're not doing it yet, you've got to come and see what the party's about. It's so much fun to play on Periscope. All right? I'm just padding time now because it's time for Michaela to go live. I'm going to see when she does so I can get off this scope and go watch her with you. So thanks for following me. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for playing. Thank you for being in this environment with us, with me, with all of us who do Periscope. It's would be because of the interaction, this community that builds this, you know? All right, I'll see ya. Michaela, is she running up? You're welcome. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you, Meryl. Marie, sorry, I'm trying to read the grey type. I didn't have my glasses on. I forgot to put them on. So, all right. So we're waiting for Michaela to join. Let me know if she's alive so I can come across and join her with you. I don't want to end until she starts. So, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Michelle. Thanks everyone for being here. And I'll be back on in a minute. So, see you in a few minutes. Is she? Anybody? I'm waiting for it. Is she joined? Is she live? Hey, MJ. So, Michaela, is she live yet? Someone let me know. I'm waiting to see, waiting to see. The suspense. Not yet. Okay, I'll keep going. I mean, any questions or thoughts, by the way? All right. If anybody, those of you still have any questions about Periscope that you want to ask me right now, whilst I'm still hanging loose, as it were, I'll happily answer your questions for you. So, any questions about Periscope? Type them into the screen, and I'll answer them right away. Anybody? All right. You're back again? Yes, no? She's live. Okay, great. Thanks for being here. What's some really good goals? Reaching people with your message. That's simple. Sharing your message through the screen, touching lives. Change one life, you've succeeded. That's my favorite goal. Anyway, I'm going to drop out now. Thank you for the question. You're welcome. I'll be back with what you meant, Michaela. I'll be right back. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.